Commander Zexval felt tremendous satisfaction as he watched the human prisoner being dragged into the detention block. After months of hunting the mysterious species that had been disrupting hegemony operations across 3 sectors, they had finally captured one alive. The creature was smaller than expected, barely reaching his chest, with pale skin and dark hair. It looked almost fragile compared to the armored bulk of his Corvani warriors. Species designation: human, reported as science officer. Female, approximately 25 standard years. No visible augmentations or weapons. She was found alone in a damaged scout vessel. The human, Lieutenant Maria Santos, according to her identification, sat quietly in the interrogation chamber, seemingly unbothered by the restraints or the armed guards. When Zexval entered, she looked up with curious brown eyes that showed no trace of fear. "So you're the ones who've been raiding our cargo ships," she said conversationally, as if discussing the weather rather than acts of piracy. "You will answer questions, not ask them," Zexval growled, his translator making his voice suitably menacing. "Where are the human military bases? What are your defensive capabilities? How many ships does your species possess?" Santos tilted her head thoughtfully. "That's classified information. Though I have to ask, do you really think capturing one person is going to give you intelligence about an entire species?" "One person tells us everything we need to know," Zexval replied confidently. "Humans are clearly primitive if they send lone scouts into hostile territory. Your technology is crude, your ships are small, and your military tactics are laughably basic." "Interesting assessment," Santos said. "Tell me, Commander, what do you know about human psychology?" The question caught Zexval off guard. "Psychology is irrelevant. We need strategic intelligence." "Actually, psychology is very relevant. See, humans have this trait that most species find unsettling. We don't really do alone." Santos leaned back in her chair as much as the restraints allowed. "The thing about capturing a human is that you're never really capturing just one human." "Explain." "Well, every human has what we call a pack bond. Family, friends, unit members, people we care about. And when something threatens one member of the pack..." She smiled, and something in that expression made Zexval's combat instincts twitch. "The rest of the pack takes it personally. Threats mean nothing. You are one prisoner aboard my ship." "Oh, I'm not threatening anyone," Santos said. "I'm just explaining why you should probably check your sensors right about now." Zexval's communication implant chirped with an urgent message from a bridge. His tactical officer's voice carried barely controlled panic. "Sir, you need to see this. We have contacts on long-range sensors." "How many contacts?" Zexval demanded. "All of them, sir. All the sensors. Everywhere we look." Through the detention block's viewports, Zexval could see lights materializing in the darkness of space. Not the harsh glare of warship engines, something else. Softer, but somehow more ominous. Ships were decloaking by the hundreds, then thousands, surrounding his vessel in concentric spheres that stretched beyond visual range. "You see," Santos continued pleasantly, "humans don't really like it when family gets kidnapped. Maria Santos isn't just a scout. She's someone's daughter, someone's sister, someone's best friend. She's part of about 40 different social networks, 3 military units, and 2 book clubs." The lights outside were growing brighter, and Zexval's ship began receiving transmission requests from what appeared to be an entire fleet. "The first book club is actually quite militant about protecting their members," Santos added. "The other one just really likes her cookie recipes. Both groups tend to get upset when she misses meetings." Zexval's communication system activated without his input, carrying a voice that spoke in perfectly clear Corvani. "Hegemony vessel. This is Admiral Torres of the Terran Defense Force. You're currently surrounded by the 3rd Human Expeditionary Fleet, the Colonial Guard, the Merchant Marine Defense Corps, and the Santos Family Reunion Committee. Release our daughter immediately." "How many ships?" Zedwal, he spat. Santos did some mental calculation. "Well, let's see. Military response, civilian volunteers, family members, book club friends, college roommates, her high school soccer team, people who owe her money, people she owes money to, and her ex-boyfriend who still cares about her." I'd estimate somewhere around 50,000 vessels. Through the viewports, the assembled human fleet stretched to the horizon of space, each ship broadcasting a simple message: give her back. The thing about humans, Santos explained as Zexval frantically ordered his crew to prepare her release, is that we're never really alone. Touch one of us, and you touch all of us. As her restraints were removed and she was escorted to the transport dock, Santos looked back at the shaken hegemony commander. Next time you want intelligence about humans, Commander, try sending a message. We're actually quite friendly when people ask nicely. The human fleet disappeared as quickly as it had arrived, leaving Zexval with a profound understanding. There was no such thing as capturing just one human. There were only humans and the people who loved them,